Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Watch me do this baby blanket.
So y'all, I forgot to do all the before work, but this is a floated baby blanket. This is being shipped to North Carolina, and we are putting Travin Jr. on it. So this is what we're doing today. And I wish I had recorded the before and after of getting the font and everything together, but I didn't. So the blanket is red and the font will be threaded in white. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna trace it first to make sure it's exactly where we want it to be. And it's perfect. So hey everyone, I am working on the clothing brand. So one of the styles that I had for the clothing brand was all hoodies. I wanted the TRL on either the left or the right side. I think I wanted on the left side, and then on the left side, I'm sorry, and then on the right sleeve, I wanted the red label going down. Everything is embroidered. So in the hoodie, I wanted red satin inside the hoodie. So I did try something. It didn't come out as much as I wanted it to come out, so I'm going to redo it. But the red hoodie, I put the satin inside, but as you can see, I didn't fold it good enough, which I have to redo. So I'm going to take it out, get new satin, and re-thread it in. But then I'm going to embroider going down the sleeve of it, the red label, and then I'm going to have TRL on here. So what you're going to see me do right now is embroider the TRL and the red label on the sleeve, and then I'm going to close the sleeve back up. So you guys get to watch that. And when I go to take this out and redo this, you'll be able to see it. But I think this is coming along pretty well, you guys will see. So come along this journey with me. So I have my cutaway stabilizer and my hoops. So I'm going to hoop the stabilizer because what I'm going to do is I'm going to float the sweatshirt. Make sure it's at the perfect angle. And since it's in there like this, make sure it's in there nice and tight. It has to be taut. So make sure it's tight. Pull it at all sides. There you go. Now it's ready. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take our 505 temporary adhesive for the fabric, and we're gonna spray just the center part. But before we do that, I always make sure I use my border. So I line it up and I mark on it to show where I'm going to place everything. So as you can see, the 3 dots, or 3 here, is where I want it to be, but just the center area. So now I'm going to spray that. Then I'm going to take my hoodie and I am going to float the hoodie. So with that being said, I want it on the left side. So I am going to take it, and I normally cut the border off of these just so it won't be so much going on. Some people don't, but I do. It just it prevents from me having a whole bunch of bulky going on. You don't have to if you don't want to. Okay. So I'm going to put it inside the hoodie. And this is a youth hoodie. So make sure you have everything lined up the way you want it to be. And remember, it'll get stuck because you sprayed the bonder on it. And since I know I want it right here, this is where I want it to be. So I'm going to move it up some. And I want it right here. So it's lined evenly, as you can see. As you can see that good imprint, that's how it's gonna be. We're gonna put our hoodie on the machine. We're gonna load it from the back. Just because I have a little bulky stuff going on right now. Okay. And this slides into this side part. And whatever you do, always make sure the back of your fabric, the bottom of your fabric, however you want to call it, is not underneath your hoop. Else, you will embroider it together. So slide that in there. Pull this back. And again, check to make sure none of your fabric is underneath, or else you'll be sorry. I don't use clips because it's a little too much for me. I like to be able to just go in and do it. So now that we're set, I'm going to set, let's move this over here so you guys can see. I'm going to go ahead and touch over here to do a tracing of what we're going to do. Okay, so let's see. Tracing, showing you where it's at, where it's going to go. And I want it to be a little higher than where it's going to be placed. So what happens is just have to go ahead and move this up some, but not too far. So you got to remember where all your things are located. So the pocket is here. This is the seam of the pocket, and I want where I want it to go. I'm just feeling to see where the hoodie starts. Okay, let's trace it again. And you will do this until you are okay where it's going to be located. I still think it should be a little more higher. I feel like that's perfect. All right, I feel that's perfect. If not, again, this is just a trial and error. So let's see how that goes. And we are starting with the first one. So what we're gonna do is go ahead, and once your light turns green, that means you're in the go. You can go ahead and start embroidering. So go ahead and hit that button. can see, I gotta cut some thread right here and right here. Screw the knob, unhook it, take this off. Sorry for all the loud noise. So I gotta cut these off. Okay. This is cutaway stabilizer. When you wear it, you have to cut it. Don't use anything that is terrible, because when you wear it and you go to wash it, it could mess up your thread, the design. Not saying it will, it could possibly. I've never done anything with stuff like that, so I'm not sure, but that's what I was told. So I just decided not to try it. So in the meantime, I'm just cutting off this extra stabilizer. Some people do, some people don't. They're prerogative. And then we cut off that extra thread. As you can see, the extra thread. Can you zoom in on that? Maybe too close. Okay, as you can see, gotta cut this extra thread off. And then I'll normally burn the extra stuff off. Okay. Go over it with lint roller. As you can see, got the TRL in there. Now we need to do the right sleeve.